And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't read them. And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't read them. Girls read comics. Girls have always read comics. Problem solved. White boys, comic book reader. Don't buy my book. Don't buy my book. I literally can't even think. We can have a little conference on that. Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? Don't read them. What comic books are you reading? What comic books are you reading? Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? Don't read them. What comic books are you reading? What comic books are you reading? Comic book reader. Comic book reader. May I curse? White boys, don't read them. We're very worried about comics right now. Independent comic sales are down. Mainstream comic sales are down. Everything in the mid-list is way down. You don't make a lot of money that way. There is nothing inherently masculine of heroism. There's nothing inherently masculine heroism. Girls read comics. Girls have always read comics. Problem solved. Magic. Going into the red on singles and not coming out until the trades. Stores are closing. You don't make a lot of money that way. So don't. Comics are booming.
Two to the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat. Three to the one to the three. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your two left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by. Look real close, cause strobe lights about to have a party. Let's get it started. I'm looking for a girl with a body and a sexy strut. Wanna get it poppin', baby, step right up. Some girls, they act retarded. Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do whatever the fuck I say. Every day she be giving it up. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Oh, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. I'm a menace, a dentist, an oral hygienist. Open your mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes. Take a little bit of this fluoride riddance. Swish, but don't spit it. Swallow it, now finish. Yeah, me and Nate, D-O-double-G. Looking for a couple bitches with some double D's. Pop a little champagne and a couple D's. Slipping in the bubbly. We friends time to have a party. Turn the music, let's get it started. Go and shake it. I'm looking for a girl I can fuck in my Hummer truck. Apple bottom jeans and a big old slut. Some girls, they act retarded. Some girls are body. I want a bitch that sit at the crib with no panties on. Knows that she can, but she won't say no. Look at this lady in front of me. Sexy as can be. Tonight I want a slut. Would you be mine? Heard you was freaky from a friend of mine. Now I hope you don't get mad at me, but I told Nate you was a freak. He said he wants a slut. Hope you don't mind. I told him how you like it from behind. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Oh, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. We about to have a party. Let's get it started. I'm looking for a girl with a body and a sexy strut. Wanna get it poppin', baby, step right up. Some girls, they act retarded. Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do whatever the fuck I say. Every day she be giving it up. She goes, shaking that ass on the floor, bumping and grinding that pole. The way she's grinding that pole, I think I'm losing control.
I ain't leaving without you, bitch. Come here with me and my boy, his boy, and his boy. And his girl. Take dog. hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Big booty.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass. Big, beautiful ass.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Big booty.
Look at that big ass.
Damn.
Big juicy booty. Look at that big ass.
Twerking. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
When you turn out the lights, you make me feel like it's Halloween. Halloween, it's Halloween. Halloween. When you smoke on the house, you make me feel like it's Halloween. Halloween, it's Halloween. Halloween. You cut me off from my friends, you cut me off from my family. I'm in misery. Each day I fall to my knees, I see the writing is on the wall. Now I'm in withdrawal. Feel like it's Halloween. Halloween, it's Halloween. Halloween. When you smoke around the house, you make me feel like it's Halloween. Halloween, it's Halloween. Halloween.
What's up, everybody? It's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. This is the Comicsgate Kings show. I'm your host, the Man Skyber, here with you on a beautiful Monday evening, right after a devastatingly humiliating Phillies loss. 6 games into this series. We're going to a 7th. Looks like the Astros are bombing out right now, too. It's wonderful. Just wonderful. Hi. Hello, everyone. EVS, it's not Halloween yet. Take off that mask. Well, I'm not wearing a mask. Oh, I get it. Crushing defeat, says Heavy Merlin. Oh, my God. Absolutely terrible. EVS has got tear tracks. Listen, I got to say, I know none of you follow baseball, but, well, maybe a couple of you do. Can Alec Boehm please stop crying? I swear to God, there's nothing more dispiriting than having, some of the biggest members of the Phillies always look like they're about to break out into tears whenever there's a man on base. I can't stand it. I look at Alec Boehm. He just looks like he's going to throw a tantrum at any minute. Just settle down, young man. Fucking hell. Stop crying. We got a World Series to go to. Now, there's some of you who are in the chat right now who are like, EVS, don't you understand all of this is preordained? Baseball is scripted, just like wrestling. I don't know about. It is interesting that both series went 6 games, 3-3. Texas Rangers versus Houston Astros, 3-3. They're playing their 7th game tonight. And then also the Phillies and the Diamondbacks, 3-2. That's interesting. That is interesting, isn't that? No, nothing closes up a little sooner than that. All these teams. Andrea goes, the problem is, Ethan, that both of these teams are really just evenly matched. I'm like, or it's a conspiracy. Eddie Winkler says, I like baseball. Baseball been very, very good to me. I like the way they spell it in Spanish. Beisbol. Baseball. I like it. It's great. Is it rigged, guys? I don't know if it's rigged. I refuse to believe that an American institution like baseball could be rigged. It should be just as honest as our elections, right?
These 4 people. Look at these 4 people.
So sexy, it hurts.
To the depths of space. And now,
Object to the text!
Well, good evening, Mr. Van Skyver. Honest elections, you say? Is this April Fool's already? Come on.
Yeah, I will say this though, Andy. Like talking about baseball possibly being scripted, it's a little weird. It's a little weird that these guys just kind of their bats suddenly go cold. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
the Phillies are red hot yesterday. They're doing everything they're supposed to do, and now they're tripping over each other's feet out there. It's a little weird. Might be scripted.
I mean, you think about the ad revenue they pull in, and if it was just like a 4-game sweep, they're like, how much money are we losing for those 3 nights?
We missed 3 games where we could have. It's true. Friday Simpoli says, "Is Cecil old enough to have eaten lead paint chips as an adult? Why? What does Cecil do? I haven't seen Cecil in a while.
What isn't he doing?
The Phillies need Shohei or Mike Trout. They need is Mike Schmidt and Steve Carlton. I go back to the 1980s, Andy. We need Tug McGraw on the mound. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
You know what we need? We need Pujols.
What's that?
It's a man. There's a guy named Pujols, and his name was spelled Pujoles. Or no, Pujols. So many of these Phillies got candy bars named after him. So many of these ball players. Never Pujols. He never got his own chocolate bar named after him for some reason.
Grab yourself a big chocolate poo hole and just take a chunk out of it and let it melt in your mouth.
Now that you say it like that, it sounds gross. I tell you, I understand why. It might not happen. Yeah, Chase Utley would be good. We'll get him back too. The Phillies had like 4 great periods of my lifetime. There was like the 1980 to 80. I mean 83, but 86. That period, Mike Schmidt, Pete Rose, all those guys.
Sure.
And then like 1993 with John Kruk, Darren Dalton. Those guys were great. And then I didn't pay attention during 2007 with Chase Utley. I wasn't when they went to and won the World Series. And then now, I think now was really good too.
So where is this last game being played tomorrow night?
Right in Philly, right here. I mean, listen, who knows? I feel like the Phillies should win it, but right now I just don't know. Samba Gogo says enough of the cope already. Why? I don't think it's enough of the cope. I just suffered a devastating loss. What do you mean enough of the cope?
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Andy, I want to apologize. I didn't get to close out your campaign, but I saw how well it did. I promoted it, remotely. Cordrath, The Reckoning, is now, you can't back it anymore.
No, you cannot. You cannot. But yeah, it had a good closeout. And dude, no need to apologize. You do this stuff for us. You take your own time and stuff. So
yeah, but I mean, you had to suffer through John Malin. Like, John Malin closing out your live stream. Very, very dangerous. You know what I mean? John Malin closing out your live stream. A little bit like how would you compare that? Who's like Susan Smith driving your kids to school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be that's a little dangerous. That's a risk.
A little like that.
A risk.
Little like you know what it is? It's a little like returning OJ Simpson's wife's sunglasses to her that she left at the restaurant. You know what I mean? Like it's like going over, hey, oh shit, It's like it's iffy. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Is that what that guy was doing? Was he like returning her sunglasses or something? And he got his head cut off?
Man, I don't know what he was doing. It was at the house, that's for sure. But I'm not sure what he was doing. Yeah, Casey Anthony babysitting your kids. There's one in the chat. So
yeah, Casey Anthony babysitting your kid. Well, it's not your kids that are the problem. It's like being
track record.
It's letting Casey Anthony mother your grandchild. is what it would be. Like, oh, she's going to be the mother of my grandchildren. Be similar to that. Project Done Poorly says, since Cecil is more successful at selling comics than DC, is he allowed on this stream? He is royalty, more queenish than kingish, but still. Yeah, Cecil would be allowed here. John Malin took care of business, as Mark Penkern. He did. Look at this.
He did.
I don't think you can complain too much about this. I think you complain a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
That was a good night. It was a good night.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty
Took me
good.
2 days to recover. Going to bed at 3:30, but
It's pretty good, I guess. Pretty good.
I've seen horrors that you've seen.
Please, let's not talk about that again. I can't take it.
It's impossible through words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. And you must make a friend of horror.
No.
Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are truly enemies.
Okay. I take responsibility where I feel like, you know, I have harmed anyone, but I haven't harmed anyone at all.
Did you just get up, Ethan? Because I mean, you were like streaming so late last night, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I did a show that I'd like to call Later Gators, which is in the middle. I don't know when I have time to stream anymore. It's terrible, you know. So I got to do live streams whenever I can. You know, I'm just so busy. By the way, you know, you'll be proud to know, Mr. LaPresse, that
yes, sir.
Casey Anthony was offered a gig in a nudie mag, and she turned it down. She's got too much integrity for that.
Who's Casey Anthony? Right. I hate to be ignorant.
She's the one that killed her kid in Florida.
Oh, jeez.
It was like 6, 7, 8 years ago. It was a long time ago now.
Did you see that this teacher in Missouri, high school teacher, got busted for doing porn on the side to make extra money? She had like what's it called, that
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Yeah, Andy knows. He's all over this.
No, I saw the article and I'm like, why would you teach looking like that? Go make more money. So she quit teaching, right? She quit teaching.
Yeah,
now
she's
just
not giving up her OnlyFans. So yeah.
Was she hot? Like, hold on a second.
I mean, she was okay.
Yes.
Well, come on.
She's an attractive blonde woman. If it's the same one,
she's okay. She was fine.
Missouri teacher Brianna Coppage. Let me take a look at this woman right here. This young lady. Missouri teacher on leave.
Oh yeah, she looks better in the picture I saw. That's yeah, that looks better.
Over her OnlyFans account, she says, "I knew this day was coming." Oh, that's so sad. Missouri high school teacher was placed on leave after district officials found that she had an OnlyFans account. Brianna Coppage, 28, is an English teacher at St. Clair High School. Oh, good. Now I know where to find her. And told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch that she was placed on leave after an interview with 2 administrators. Coppage said, didn't come as a surprise as people in the area were beginning to find out about her OnlyFans page. She says, it was kind of always like this like cloud like hanging over my head. Like I never knew when it would be discovered. Then about 2 weeks ago, my husband and I were told that people were finding out about it. So I knew this day was like coming.
Why is it?
Was like, how much do you make on OnlyFans? Quit that teaching gig, and I'm retiring.
I'll tell you this right now: you find more women teachers that are having affairs with students and doing this kind of thing than you do men, and you'd expect it would be the men. And there's their fair share, but there is an amazing amount of female teachers that are hooking up with their students or doing stuff like this. It's pretty amazing.
Well, we've been told not to. I mean, the problem is that, you know, as men, we've been told to stop doing this stuff, and most of us have complied, except for this guy. A friend to everyone here, Mike Barron. Hello. I thought it was really, really, really good. Mike Barron, who just vanished out of here. Why did I say something to offend Mike Barron?
Don't you make a move, Sonny. It'd snap your neck in a heartbeat.
Welcome, sir.
Guys,
live long and prosper. Hold on a second.
You can do that. Both hands, man.
You can? Like, naturally? Takes me a minute.
I can do scissors.
they're
I can do
all,
Spock
are all
scissors.
honorary members of the tribe of Israel.
I don't think. Oh, that's right. That's where he got this. Leonard Nimoy got it from like synagogue or something. Some of the
That's right.
priests or whatever doing this.
It's like devil horns?
I don't know what it is.
What is it? Like, why? Where does that come
It
from?
means Yahweh or the highway.
Mike Barron, why are these young ladies making pornography when they could be making lunches for their husbands? What? Money? What? Everything can't just be about money all the time. English teacher said she joined the website over the summer as a way to supplement her teaching income. Mike, I think you were right, Mike. According to the report, Coppage made about $42,000 last year. That's it. And brought in $8,000 to $10,000 per month by selling subscriptions on OnlyFans.
Jeez. That's not supplementing your income. That is an income.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Hey, when I met Shelly, she was making $16,000 a year teaching. So it's not a great paying gig. I will give her that, but perhaps there's other alternatives than, you know.
Well, there are great side benefits like effing your students.
Apparently,
If you want money in teaching, you've got to be a diversity, equity, and inclusion counselor. That's where the money is.
Oh, I see. Okay. They didn't have that though when Shelly started teaching.
No.
Yeah, better times, you know, much better times before the DIE, as it were. $10,000 a month, that's a lot of cornholing, says Randy Howard. We don't know what she was up to. You guys ever cornhole?
Play the game?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? I have played the game in the backyard with the tossing of the beanbags.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the game? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cornholing. If you have like a nice wooden thing and you've got a hole in the middle and you throw a beanbag and you try to get it into the hole.
Yep.
Or at least just stay on the wooden platform. That's cornhole.
It's an unfortunate name for that game, but it is indeed a game. So
I hear sometimes to help get it in the hole, you just grease the rim of the hole so the beanbag slides in easier. Was that not true?
Oh,
that's what they told me I should do.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's true at all, Andy. I think you're confusing a couple of things, which is perfectly okay. All right. So look, Kyle Cruz, a superintendent of the school, this prude, told the outlet that his district was recently notified that an employee may have posted inappropriate media on one or two internet sites. He's like, damn Comicsgaters. Like he thought she was like one of his teachers was Comicsgate for a minute. But no, she was a pornographer instead.
Which they probably don't think is as bad as being a comic skater. So.
Definitely not.
To bear.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about cornholing and I couldn't resist.
You ran to the computer.
Yeah, I ran. I tripped. I actually tripped coming here, so my ankle's a little swollen, but it was worth it for the cornholing. So let's begin.
Arthur, you look good today. You look like you've got a nice deep tan. You look healthy. You look happy. Let's take a look at you here. Look at this handsome man. He looks good.
Oh, look at the hair, man.
I'm glowing. Yeah, look at the hair. It's my bed head. That's what happens when you trip when you're running upstairs to talk about cornholing.
Yeah. People are saying that Art looks good in the chat. Everybody's happy to see him. They're saying he's got an AI filter on. Oh, you do, don't you?
I don't know what it is. Actually, what I did is I set up a light source right here, and it's closer to me, so you can see the shadow. See it?
Oh.
So I don't know. I'm not technically savvy enough to do any of that stuff. So it's just a light source right here.
Art with his something about Mary hair gel.
Oh God, no!
We know what he was doing before the stream.
I was thinking that when you came on. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
It did occur to me.
He's like,
too.
nope, now I got to brush it down.
It's bedhead. It's not cornholing or hair gel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art, this woman is a pornographer. She makes pornography.
Oh, good for
Well,
her. That
yeah.
I hear it pays well.
It pays okay. I mean, she made $42,000 last year at it.
No,
But I
that
think
was
she's
teaching. She made 8 to 10,000 a month on her.
oh, I see. $8,000 to $10,000 per month. By showing a hootie hoo on the internet, which is that's cool.
Is
I
the
guess-
hootie hoo, is that the same as a cornhole? What is a cornhole? I'm obsessed.
A
You live
cornhole
in
is a
Texas, you should
game
know these
that
things.
cornholing is a game that people play where they mostly do it in like a backyard during picnics, things like that. Whereas a bunch of people will kind of join a team, and then they will sodomize somebody in a cornfield. I'm pretty sure
That's the other version
That's-
of it.
Oh, so there's two different types of cornhole.
Yes, that's kind of
Okay.
what he's getting at.
Don't
Yeah.
do the prison type, Art.
No.
Okay. I'm just an innocent guy. I don't know what this stuff is.
People are saying
I
it's a repressed memory of yours. I'm
Uh,
not
Mm. Could be.
Uh, what do you think about these women quitting being teachers, quitting doing things that women should do, abandoning motherhood, their saintly duties as feminine matriarchs, and instead becoming whores? Michael, I'll ask you that question. Where do you stand on that? Because I'm conflicted. I have what do you think?
Who'd you aim it at?
I'm Michael Barron.
That's what I thought.
Whores?
Whores.
Do you mean ladies of the night?
Well, I mean, I would think that if you're selling your body in any way for money, unless it's to medical science after you die,
There's a big difference
you're a
between
whore.
stripping on camera and sleeping with anybody who's got the cash.
Well, I mean, I disagree. I think that women who take off their clothes on camera and get naked and do sexual things for the gratification of strangers are whores. They're whores. And it is spelled HOORS, whores.
Mhm.
People
I
call
think
me
Mike's got a
drug money.
soft spot in his heart for the whores.
Well, I do too. But I'm let's identify them
Oldest
for what they
profession.
are.
Call them exhibitionists.
Yeah.
Well, they're both in teaching, and whatever she's doing is both service industry jobs in a way. So
They're doing the
Yeah.
greater good. There's one thing I've noticed though about like school teachers and the hotness level and all that. It hasn't been that long since my daughter has graduated, all these different, high school, elementary school, college. And I found the younger grades, the hotter the teachers. So the younger the students, the hotter the teachers. And
you don't have to worry about getting hit on. Kids
Right.
don't know anything.
well,
about
I don't know. There was one teacher that she actually on her school site, how they have pictures of the teachers and stuff like that. They had a picture of her sitting in front of a fireplace on her boyfriend's lap. That was the image that was up on the school site. I'm not kidding. And most of these teachers also have like piercings that are kind of, they have the one right here. They have the one on the side. They have a little too many on the ears. They kind of do seem hoish.
They seem hoish, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying they're whores, but they're ho-ish.
mhm.
They're projecting the ho imagery.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you about that. Now, I'm somebody who has said, and I'm a Christian man.
Good,
But
good
at the
man.
same time, I do consider women to be God's greatest creation.
Yes.
I think they're amazing. So there's that. Still, and for that reason, perhaps, I think women should be naked as often as possible. I don't know if that's godly, if that's a godly attitude. I would say probably not.
It's very generous,
Yeah.
to give that gift. But there are some people that you don't want to see without their clothing on.
Who?
Like Lizzo.
Like most of the people that you meet on the street.
Wait a minute. Did you see that picture somebody posted? I guess it was a woman had her shirt off and was grabbing the crotch of Donald Trump statue or a wax museum figure or something. And she was all tatted up and looking pretty
Ew.
nasty.
No, I did not.
I saw that on Twitter, and they said, "What would you say to this woman?" And I said, "I would beg her to put her shirt back on."
Yeah, for goodness sakes. Well, not this woman, though. I think this woman is lovely. I'm sorry that she's on leave. She says, "I do not regret joining OnlyFans. I know it can be taboo, or some people may believe that it is shameful, but I don't think sex work has to be shameful."
When you're involved in it and making money, of course.
Like a murderer goes, I don't think murdering is such a bad thing,
Yeah.
Right. It depends on the work.
Yeah. What's wrong with being a hua? Guys, how bad like when you're driving home and you see that some exits that you normally use have been shut off because of a gay pride parade. Does that make you angry? Like, are you kind of like, what the hell?
Any exit shut off for
I was gonna say, any
any
parade.
special interest group, but especially the climate activists.
Oh, they're just the worst. Watch this guy here. He's going through it. And I think he's got the right attitude.
You got me on the edge of my seat here.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
That's how you build suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan's clicking buttons, but it's just not working.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm not sharing this.
He's
How did
not
that
sharing.
happen?
The
Am
button
I
has
sharing
been
anything?
clicked.
No,
not
we
yet.
see you.
What the hell? I'm sitting here like looking at this guy going, yeah, this guy's a real problem. And then you
I
guys are
blame-
like, what?
I blame the hose.
Okay, hold on a
Right.
second here. This is better.
All right.
Ready?
There we go.
This is RT Bear going to work every day. He's like picking up his kid.
I don't think I've ever been that angry behind the wheel of a car before.
Now, this guy, we're going to watch his journey. This is like a video game. This guy is unhinged. He's had enough.
He's got a camera mounted at him.
Yes, he's got like 3 different cameras. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Because he planned to film himself.
By the way, this guy is a registered sex offender from Portland. Just to add extra context to this. But let's not let that stop him from enjoying this.
We just passed a homeless encampment.
I know. Did you see that?
Is this
Matt?
Portland?
Yes, it's Portland.
Oh, there's the rose garden right there. Yeah, on the left.
You recognize it?
Yeah.
And he's taking cones out.
This guy's had enough of your parade shit. I like his music too.
Oh,
Look at that kid,
damn.
he just drove up the embankment.
This
He
guy's
will not be
nuts.
stopped. Hopefully, this guy's behind bars. Like
Look at
this
his
guy.
face. He's fucking expressionless. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Did you guys ever have to be somewhere that was this important that you would drive like this?
This is a gay pride parade that he's.
I don't know. I'm saying it's a gay pride parade. I don't think it is, but
He's just gonna mow down some homeless people.
That's right.
He is a parade.
Look at his face. He's just like Duke to do.
the greatest video ever.
Oh,
Finally.
Oh, there we go.
He's like, yeah, okay.
He's like, I can't believe it. I got caught.
No.
I know, right?
Oh, and he just blew by him. He didn't
Yeah.
take him out.
Oh shit!
No big deal.
This is when the gun comes out.
I was just
I
saying,
like
you
his
see
mouth
head
hanging
explode
open,
because the
too,
cops
like-
had enough of it.
When that guy comes out of that, gets out of that car, he's gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
There's a surprise ending.
Oh shit!
This guy's good, man. He knows his city.
Look at how calm his face is.
He just ditched. He just ditched the cops.
Yeah.
This guy's a getaway
That's for
driver
sure,
by trade.
Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna rob a bank, this guy's your guy. Take a hit.
He's a sick fuck.
He's a sick fuck, says Mike.
Look at he's stopping at the light. You know.
Yeah, now he is.
Now look at
Oh
this.
shit!
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's
he's
a big
built
one.
one.
You know what?
Oh!
No, just go. What are you gonna do?
Like, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think so, Kojak.
This
Look
guy
how
has
fast he's
nothing.
going.
Yeah, this guy has nothing to live for.
That's right.
He's got to be going 100 miles an hour here. This is fast as hell.
But it's like, look, I just see how calm his face looks. Like, it's just a day in the park for me.
Yeah. Unbelievable. And by the way, where are they? He shook them.
Yeah, man, this would be like the French Connection or something. He's just like,
He shook him twice. Remember that movie, The Transporter? It was about this guy.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so. Boom, right through a barricade.
oh, watch out. The guy's like, hey, you gonna hit me?
If you want to live, you'll run.
If you want to live, come with me.
Yeah. Mike Brown, are you impressed by this guy yet? Or you still think he's a jerk?
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
he's a
he's a
menace.
pedophile.
He's a menace.
He is a menace, yeah.
His name is Dennis.
He destroyed the cops, though, man. They can't even, they have no idea where he's at.
Well, you know what? They've all been defunded. There's only 2 on duty
That's
right
right.
now.
That's true.
Oh,
in
that's
Portland.
true,
It's-
yeah.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
Ooh, he's starting to move to the music. Yeah.
So I wonder if this guy is
Let
an.
him
I wonder
go.
if he's an Uber driver. That's what that blinging. I wonder if that's why he has cameras.
Yeah.
Uber alles.
There's somebody in the back seat. You can't see him, but he's driving him to the airport.
There's now you know the Lloyd Center, as it looks like. It's over in Southeast
Hi,
Portland.
baby. I'll see you guys. I gotta go.
Bye, Mike.
All right. Good night, Mike.
And if
Bye-bye.
this guy can hit the open highway, he's safe.
I'm just waiting for him to pull into a garage, drop the door real quick, and be like, yeah.
I mean, it is kind of like a live video game. But is that little bling noise? Is that like because he's an Uber driver or something? That would make sense to me. He's got
With the
something in
camera,
his
yeah.
window. I don't know what that is.
That's right. There's that little placard thing. Yeah.
I don't think I want to be picked up by this dude, man.
I don't trust Uber drivers anyways.
Yeah, I never really.
One of our
I never
neighbors
really use
here.
them.
Yeah, one of our neighbors here is the Uber driver, and she's an alcoholic.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Really?
okay.
I'm not even kidding. She's self-professed alcohol.
Art's like, we can never call an Uber. She'll be right here because she lives so close.
She lives so close. I don't call her for
We'll
anything.
always get the drunk.
Go knock on her door. Wait, can you give me a lift somewhere?
Give me a lift.
That's my Sprinter van up there,
Yeah, it's got some
delivering
comics in
some
there.
comics.
I wonder if does this guy have an objective? Is he going?
I know.
I
That's
know.
what
Where's
I
he
wanna
going
know.
now?
He's going home. Look at him.
I guess.
Just ran another stop sign.
I mean, they got his tag. They have to have his tag.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got his
Oh,
license.
here we
plate.
go.
It's never that easy to find a parking spot,
end.
by the way.
Yeah, but he parked right in front of his house. Yeah, that guy. I don't know how to feel about him.
Let's
But on the
let's go to his ring camera on his
one
porch.
hand, he's a registered sex offender.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, maybe they have something like that. Yeah, I think he's probably. I think he's probably in jail now. You think he's going to jail, guys?
I would think so at this point. I mean, it depends if they have enough cops to, actually go arrest him. But
I
Yeah.
hope he's in jail for all of our sake.
He didn't hurt anybody. 200 Watt Studio says this guy is like Ethan's friend Vito trying to get away from Chris Hansen after a date. Vito. Yeah, possibly. All right. First of all, let's figure out. Now, listen, Andy Smith, his comic book is closed. He doesn't have a comic book anymore. Makes me feel sad, you know.
He's a comic book artist without a book.
Yeah,
I know.
It's at the
That
printer.
is sad.
Now I'm
Is it-
launching on Wednesday, so I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm about ready to join the.
You are.
You don't have enough. You can't have enough books, Aaron.
That's
Aaron needs
right.
more.
You guys are all like, all right. So RT Baird, though, surely like he's got black and white, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
is
Book
that
is
still-
the book is done. The artwork is done. I just got the edits on the last color page. So 64 pages is done. We're working on the epilogue now, and then it's off to, well, pages are going off to Eric Weathers very, very soon for lettering.
Black and White, Volume 2, Man versus Machines. You still have time to back those guys. Here's the trailer, real quick.
Yeah, the sweet, sweet trailer.
Close to 130.
From RT Bear,
That's
comes
me.
the exciting conclusion to the Black and White origin saga. 60 pages of pulse-pounding action.
In a world where law and order are often blurred to gray, justice can only be black and white.
Indeed.
Hell
Only on
yeah.
Indiegogo.
Ripping, man.
Can't wait.
I like it when justice is black and white and there are no shades of gray, so I can just decide who's good and evil.
That's
and
exactly
behave
what they
accordingly.
do. They are judgmental, these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of nuance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's get to the point.
You're either with
Well,
me
you
or
know
against
what?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when this was created, there was a lot of those gray area like heroes, the ends justify the means, all that stuff. So I was like, I understand it. You want to get away from some of the cornier aspects of comics, the goody two shoes. So what I thought is like, well, what if you had a character that was a goody two shoes? He's a Captain America type, he's a Superman. And then you mixed him with somebody that's a little gray area, somebody that the ends do justify the means. They could do bad in to do good, in their eyes.
Trump.
So what? Yeah. No.
Yeah,
What?
there you go.
No.
No?
But what if they got together? So you have these two different beliefs, and that sometimes maybe one is right and the other's wrong, and vice versa. So I always thought it would be interesting, more complex to have a team that has the two beliefs, and that they are opposite sex as well.
Mm,
I like that too. That makes
So-
sense to me.
Yeah, there's a sexual tension there.
I like it.
Meanwhile, we've got Aaron Lopresti.
Sexual
This one's-
tension, Preston.
I know. Look at that. I didn't see this yet.
Yeah, that is that. There's going to be two. There's going to be a hardcover, and that's that. And I have a soft cover with a guest artist who I'll reveal. Who did the cover? I'll reveal that when the campaign launches on Wednesday.
So this Wednesday, you and me, we're going to get together.
Yeah,
And we're going to launch Aaron Lopresti. That's you.
that's me.
Kit Carter, a Galactic Ranger. Will Shelley be there to help?
She will be around. She's laid up with her back, but she has moments where she can get up and crawl about a little bit. So I'm sure she'll make an appearance.
I've been arguing with SJWs on Twitter lately a little bit, or at least my associate has, who has the Cyberfrog HD handle.
Mhm.
See, all Caps Comics handle. And one of the SJWs said, I can't stand Aaron Lopresti's wife. And I just went, that's the greatest thing in the world. That's the best compliment. Like Shelley's got him on the run. Dude.
She likes to engage. She does. And
Yeah,
I'm always like, why are you engaging with these people? And she's like,
She's good at it.
Exactly. It's just, what the hell, I mean,
It's her hobby.
Nothing's on TV right now,
yeah, exactly.
or it's a commercial.
Well,
I
she'll
just
go back
told
and forth, and I'm like, Shelley, if they got like less than 100 followers, you're wasting your time. You're just giving them publicity. But
Yeah,
she
but on the
gets
other
into it.
hand, you do sharpen your axe a little bit.
That's
You
true.
should. These people have rhetoric, and you should be able to counter the rhetoric. And if you can counter it in a way that also frustrates them and makes you go, heat, Karen LaFriskey's wife, then you're doing a good job. So I'm very pass on my salutations.
I will do that. I'll tell her that you approve. Which
It's
will probably just
very
make her
funny.
do it more now,
That's right.
She can do it however much she wants, but she's
It's
really,
good.
really nice.
Yeah, it's good to be hated.
Yeah.
It is these days.
Here's a young Clippa here who says that Shelly is cool as heck. She was nice to me on Twitter. She's nice to everybody who was reasonable on Twitter.
Yeah.
Bob Newfart said, "Did the Phillies lose?" Yes, they did lose in a very strange, very suspicious. They lost under very suspicious circumstances. And I'm not a paranoid person. I'm not a conspiracy believing fellow, but seemed like it was arranged.
You can't expect a sweep. Come on,
Well, I mean, yes, you can.
You can, but
it does seem a little wacky to me. I think the last game, the 7th game, is the only game that really matters. Now, right now, you've got the Texas Rangers. They're playing the Houston Astros to determine who is going to the World Series. Rangers are up 4-2, bottom of the 3rd. So,
really,
yeah, it looks.
Are they ahead in that series?
No, they're evenly matched. 3-3. So whoever wins this game tonight is going to this series.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
So either way, Texas is there.
Yep.
Somebody from Texas is there. Yeah. We're hoping that Philadelphia gets to give them the smackdown. Boy, we really hate for it to have to be Arizona. That's just, we want Philadelphia freedom. Here's the thing. The United States of America was invented in Philadelphia. Our whole way of life, our whole way of government and governance was invented right in Philadelphia. Spirit of 1776 right here.
Then how in the world did Philly get so liberal? What's going on, Ethan? You're over there.
Oh yeah. I got to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything that could be misconstrued. But take a walk through Philadelphia is what I want to say to you. Now, apart from the historical district, which is lovely,
that's the only place I've been.
You go down Packer Avenue. Yeah, you go see the sports arenas. That whole area is really nice. Very, very nice and well kept. But really take a stroll through downtown Philadelphia and look at the denizens thereof. Don't bring your wallet or make sure that you're packing heat.
So it's a standard liberal town. They all have gone to hell at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just say that the people who live there all share common problems. Okay, and these problems are sometimes self-medicated. And there is.
Are you running for office? You sound very political in the way that you're
trying to. Yeah, I love New Jersey. I love Philadelphia. I really do. Certain parts of it I really like more than others. But I will say I will call it an element. You know what I mean by element?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Certain parts of town that you don't want to go to because you will run into element.
A certain element that maybe you'd like to avoid.
Man, I'm telling you right now, you got my vote. I don't even know what your platform is, but
just fucking fentanyl and meth zombies everywhere.
There's the old Ethan Mintz guy right now in love.
Yeah, Camden's the same way. So why? It's no great mystery. The rest of Pennsylvania, full of working class, hardworking, blue collar folks. That's why most of Pennsylvania is red. But that one little pocket of hell that's fucking seized by the devil's chemicals, poverty, crime, greed, avarice, drug addiction. This is this will tend to be blue. It'll tend to be a blue area, if you know what I'm saying.
Blue is for sad. Like people, when they say they're sad, they're blue. So they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And what are you when you're red?
You're hot. You're a winner.
Damn hot.
You're gonna get shit done.
Louis Velez says, I thought you were in New Jersey, though. Yeah. I'm 10 minutes from Philadelphia. Listen, all we are in South Jersey are Philadelphians who are too smart to live in Philadelphia. That's all we are. I mean, all of South Jersey is just like, we're not fucking living there. You know, it's like, we'll live here, but we're still Philadelphia. Jay Bama fan grabbing anus cheeks says, by element, you mean the blacks. Am I right, Malin?
No.
That's not what I mean. Not at all, Jay Bama
That's
fan.
right.
I mean dangerous people,
Disavow.
criminals. And those people are mostly white, if I've learned anything from comic books, and they have green mohawks and things like that, and they have switchblades, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the situation. My friends, I'm very excited to launch Kit Carter Galactic Ranger Planet Doom on Wednesday. What is the theme of this? I mean, it seems so old-fashioned. It seems so like pulp hero of like the 1940s.
That's kind of the inspiration, is, you know, the
But with
old
boobs.
well, yeah, but there's that kind of the modern take there, the skin tight space suit. But you know, it goes back to the 50s EC sci-fi comics, Bubble Helmet Space Girls, B movies of that era, the 40s and 50s. It's a humorous adventure story. You've got she works for the Galactic Alliance of what was it again? I can't even remember my own story.
Oh, geez, Aaron, come on. She's the Galactic Ranger. That's what
She is a Galactic Ranger, but the group that she works for is the
Black
Galactic
Lives Matter.
Yeah, that's what it is. Galactic Alliance Freedom Federation, which of course means is GAF. And so she's basically an elite trained space policewoman who's gets sent on missions to stop tyrants and malcontents, and she finds herself in quite a bit of trouble here on Planet Doom when she has to deal with a character called Lord Menace. And so you should see the campaign page. It's very colorful, a lot of art on it, a ton of art, not art to bear, but actually art that I've drawn. No
Is there
AI
a
art.
reason you didn't want Art's help this time around?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he seemed incredibly busy to me, although he did do a fantastic drawing of Garbage Man that he's been posting. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
So
I didn't see it.
Thank you. You know, in the day, if this was a live action, Adrian Barbeau with a blonde do,
Well,
I think
you
would
could
be
go
the perfect Kit Carter.
Well, you could go Raquel Welch too. Would just give her a haircut? Perfect timing. In the mid '60s, she was doing 1 million BC, and she was totally baked up.
Yeah, but you said
Fantastic
B
boy.
movie. When you said B movie, well, I guess Rachel, she's a little
Raquel
B
Welch.
movie. Raquel,
Well, that's
Raquel
all she
Welch.
ever did was B movies.
Yeah, that's true. So she would work.
Yeah.
All right.
She never did anything good, did she, Raquel Welch?
Yeah.
1 million BC. She looked good.
The poster was awesome.
She was in a couple movies with Cary Grant. We did we go see Raquel Welch? Am I hallucinating? No, we didn't see Raquel Welch. Who did we see? Me and Andrea went to go see some Italian actress who was also in her 80s. I can't remember who. Now hold on a second. NXRD. Could you guys look at Superhero Editorial Room Solid JJ? I wanted to share this with you, and know more than anything, you guys would appreciate it. For some reason, the super chat refused to send. Superhero Editorial Room.
This sounds like a dare.
I know. I don't know exactly. Is that code for something? Maybe?
Yeah,
Is this
sounds
pornography?
Maybe. Oh, art. How about Kim Novak would be perfect for that.
There you go.
She's a little old now, but
Well, they're all old now.
They're all old.
Yeah, like Kim Novak is one of these women who unfortunately decided that it'd be a good idea to get a little bit of plastic surgery. And she was one of the most beautiful women of all time. I don't know why they do this.
I don't either. Just age gracefully, man.
Yeah,
Who got good surgery is that Raquel Welch. Like, she aged pretty well, man. She had some good people.
You know who got really good surgery is Cecil.
What?
Cecil.
A little lipo here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, Cecil got a complete facelift after he ran into a mountain skiing.
So
You
wait a
can't
minute,
tell.
was that kind of like?
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
not
that's
cool.
Yeah.
That looks like Joker mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like cut across the side
What
of her
the
face.
heck, man? Come
Especially
on,
when you look at her
Tim.
before. Oh,
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
some people can pull it off. Like Michael Jackson can pull it off, but like
Well,
not
to a certain
everybody.
point, he went too far.
His nose.
You know
fell
what's
off.
what's too far is this. You know, listen, when you're flipping through Netflix and
Oh.
you
Sausage party between Michael Jackson and
oh my God, that's
boy, oh, boy.
hilarious.
Tom Tuttle's here. He says you can count on my steel, Aaron.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Tom.
God,
Appreciate it.
that's so
my
funny.
axe.
That can't be real.
That is too funny.
Oh.
No, but it's easy enough to Photoshop, so it doesn't matter. That's hilarious, though.
It's very believable, though.
Tarks9 says, "Hail Comicsgate Kings." Yeah, same to you, my
Yeah.
friend.
Oh,
Welcome.
hello.
Thank you. Oh, Sophia Loren. Yeah, I went to go see
Yes.
Sophia Loren with Andrea. She did like a show with the Borgata, like a sit down and talk with a. Like if you're a movie fan, she just came in. She sat down and she talked about how she was banging Cary Grant. Which is weird because I was pretty sure Cary Grant was a homosexual, but apparently not. So
Well, he was
okay.
when I was in film school. One of the guys I was in film school with was dating his daughter, and she was like, I mean, he was like really old. This is the mid to late 80s, but he had a fairly like my age at the time. We were like 20, 21. And his daughter was that age, so he actually did reproduce. So I think, like most Hollywood guys, they were just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I'll go either way, whatever is convenient.
whatever is convenient. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever the boss of the studio wants.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
probably it.
Yeah, you got to cover your homosexuality back then, man. You couldn't be, overt with it.
Yeah, like unlike Dan Lawless here, he says you're thinking of Rock Hudson. No, you are, Dan, all the time. And that's
Dan Lawless just outed himself on.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, shocking. These people are nuts. All right, guys, are you big fans of Todd McFarlane?
I like Todd.
Sort of. I mean, I
sure.
appreciate what he accomplished. Certainly.
Yeah.
I think he's an attractive man.
How many Spawn books are there right now?
15.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw what you're talking about. There's 4, I think, right now.
4. He's
so.
going to launch 10 more.
Yeah.
You thought like Batman had it bad. Like Batman has 7 or 8 books. Spawn has 10 more than he has now. So they're going to be 10 more Spawn titles.
Well, I can see to a certain degree because you've got like Gunslinger Spawn, right? You've got medieval spawns. You got these spawns throughout time that could be different, essentially different story arcs and different characters. But 10, that seems to be pushing it.
Well, you got Sam and Twitch, and there's a couple other supporting characters that I think have been spun off.
Can I just be honest about Sam and Twitch, though? Like, I'm not going to read that book. Thank you, though. No, thanks.
Not even when Greg Capullo draws it?
I don't think he would.
He did the covers, right? I think that's the extent of his commitment.
Yeah, I just don't feel like he's going to do. Out of all of these, like, I'm not going to read Sam and Twitch.
No.
I'm not going to read Spawn kills every Spawn.
That sounds like a big crossover Spawn event, doesn't it?
It does, but this is the whole thing about that. I mean, I really feel like the Image founders, because they do this every now and then. They'll be like, my guy kills the entire Marvel universe. A little while ago, the guy who used to run Boneyard Press. Do you remember him? Do you remember our boy? What's his name? Shit.
Yeah, don't remember.
Help me! Oh my God, the guy from Boneyard Press. He's been on the show before, and now I can't remember his name. And
somebody in the chat will come up with it.
He messages me all the time. I'm telling you, I'm getting old, and this is no offense to him. This is really, really bad. But in any case, like he did a book called Kill Image, in which a guy in a self-insert, Hart Fisher. Thank you, Hart Fisher. I knew it began with H. I was like Hart D. Fisher. somebody in a trench coat with long hair went around to Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, and Rob Liefeld's house and bloodily murdered them in a comic book. And I mean, I've never, like, I bought it, and as a kid, I thought it was so funny. Like, I don't know why I thought it was funny, but like he literally like popped Rob Liefeld's eyeballs out and everything, and in front of his girlfriend. And there's a scene where like Rob's like, yeah, he's laying in the backyard, like in front of a pool. He's like, I don't know, I think I'll put my 10 minutes in at the boards today, and then I'm just gonna hang out here with you, baby. And she's like, oh, Rob, you're such a creative genius. He's like, oh yeah, lay it on me, baby. And she kisses him on the cheek, and then like Art Fisher character comes in and kills him. I really feel like, and they did the same thing to Todd McFarlane. You know, first he gave him a lecture about how they were like sellout scumbags and all this stuff, and then he kills the Image guys. Pure jealousy. If it happened today, like, it would be a hate crime that like would not be tolerated. Like, the 90s were so much looser. Like, you were really allowed to express yourself, I think, a lot more than you are now.
I think there was a sense of humor that existed then that does not exist now. You can't laugh about any of this stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's just, listen,
Well,
we're like,
being a victim is being a victim has become currency. It wasn't back then. You were laughed at if you were a victim. It's like, come on, man up.
You know what, Aaron? Just what you said right there, that hurt me. That hurt me in my heart. You need to offer an apology right now.
Just victimized poor Art.
I
He's
know.
triggered.
I gotta go.
Art, are you okay? Don't let him get you down. I mean, you know, the great Art Fisher, who was doing amazing comics.
I want an apology. Give me an apology. Now
Turn your camera back on.
Oh, that's good.
Why can't we make comics like this anymore? So here's Rob Liefeld sitting in his backyard, and he's got a chick in a bikini, and the car
Is
pulls
this that
up.
hard guy's artwork as well?
No, he hired an artist. It's like, look at him just talking about how great he is and brilliant, and she's kissing his ass. You know, she's gassing him up.
That looks just like his house.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, this guy might have been a stalker.
Yeah.
Shadowy figure pulls into his backyard here. Yeah, lay it. Give me some sugar, baby. Lay it on me, babe.
Does she have a
Gets
mustache?
kiss. No, it's just the way it is. It's just the way this art is.
Is that his?
So Rob,
Oh, that's her lips. It looks like one of those like.
how do you make that mistake? That's a woman. That's a beautiful woman with a big, gigantic Mike Tyson
Chin and a
chin.
mustache. Yeah. Oh. But look at the detail he put into the hair, you know?
Right.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
There's some serious work.
You know what? If you're gonna do a comic book about how Rob Liefeld sucks and you know the Image guys suck, you better bring it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You better bring it with the art.
Mhm.
And fortunately, this guy did. This is like some of the best art I've ever seen. And here's the dark shadowy figure.
Just think for a moment. I'm sorry. Just think for a moment. Like if this was like photorealistic, this was like this is like Alex Ross level stuff. that would just take it to a whole new level, right? That would be almost scarier because you're like somebody really committed some serious time and effort to this.
Yeah, like, what if they really did? They said, this is my artistic statement. I need to make a photorealistic depiction of like us destroying the Image guys. Very, very strange, and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't think this could exist today. What do you think? Like, what if Comicsgate books actually look like that? You know?
I think we might be giving our enemies some ideas here.
No, this is what we would do, like kill Marvel, you know. It's like
somebody would go like kill CG, and then all of us would be on the cover with like
they'd let that
RIP on our foreheads.
Well, they'd actually have to have people that are willing to work to do that. Nobody in that crowd is going to put any effort into other than tapping on their keyboards. So
who's the guy in the trench coat? Is that Keown?
No, that's Hart Fisher. That's like the publisher, and he's, look, he's had enough of this shit.
Oh, shit.
I mean, he's sitting around, he's like, what is this? Like, people having fun, like comics that are selling a whole lot. I can't have that. Like, I can't tolerate that. And so he goes on a mission. Like it's kind of like Falling Down, except like retarded. Like I'm on a mission to go kill the guys that are making people happy with their comics.
Well, didn't we
Just seems-
figure out too, if a guy has a trench coat, he's probably up to something bad, some
What do you think?
nefarious plans, you know, shoot
What
up
do you
a
think
school,
Yeah.
you know, do something, you know.
Well,
up a
Beverly Hills
school.
Cop, you know, Eddie Murphy was like, they were in the bar, remember? And he said, check out those guys just walked in. The one guy had a trench coat on. It's 80 degrees outside. What's he up to? Had a shotgun under there.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
good. No
you know
good.
the movies are
No
always-
good comes from a trench coat. Nothing
Yeah.
good.
Unless it's
Yeah,
raining.
why do you wear a trench coat anyway? Like, what
To
is the
kill
reason
people.
for it?
To kill people.
To hide your weapons. Well, it's raining. You wear a
Right.
trench coat when it's raining, right?
Yeah.
Why not wear a raincoat, Aaron?
Well, isn't that essentially what a trench coat is, though? It just covers up your legs so that the water isn't splashing and getting water all over your pants and
guess.
stuff.
Covers up the fact that you're naked. You know, that's the
Well-
main thing in public. You know, that's
That's
why I
the
would
other-
wear it.
Yeah,
Or-
you can. There's many things you can do in a trench coat. You can flash. You
if
could
you're
sell
selling
things.
watches,
Yeah,
you
you
got
could have
watches.
pocket watches. You could hide your shotgun. You know, it's very versatile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Hart Fisher, like he went hardcore in the 90s. Like Comicsgate, I don't know why people are afraid of Comicsgate. Like we never did anything like this.
You motherfucking dead. Bitch, shut up, sit down and listen. I'm on the offensive. That's how the story goes. I can tell by your eyes that you're fucking so surprised after telling you something that everybody knows. How many times have I called you a bitch and you act so surprised? You're like a constant itch on my skin that I can't reach. Keeps happening over again like beach sand between towel and skin. You're annoying, enjoying the rolls of the eyes and the big deep sighs in your motherfucking lies. It is I who despises the games that you play. Cause you say the same fucking things every day. You ain't even listening, you're waiting to talk. I'm bringing hardcore shit to you, you want to spark. And every time I explain myself, you act so sharp. If you want me to stop, then stop sucking my cock.
He made like really cool like commercials like that to sell T-shirts that just said "Marvel can suck my," you know, that you would wear it to conventions.
You know, I think I'm going to take a little bit of what I said about this guy back. I think he's a genius. He's a great guy. And he's good for comics, the industry. He's growing the industry. I think he's a good guy, and I'm not saying that just because I'm scared to death of him that he might show up at my house. I'm
right.
saying this sincerely from the heart. This is a good guy, man.
Yeah.
Hart Fisher, shout out to you, pal. Yeah,
Yes.
we had him on the show one time. I think the thing about Hart Fisher is we had him on the show. We were interviewing him about Jeffrey Dahmer because, you know, he made the rounds like all through all the talk shows in the 90s, the early 90s, because this was right after Dahmer was caught. You know, he made a comic book like called The Unauthorized Biography of Jeffrey Dahmer, and it sold pretty well. And all of the victims' parents and family sued his comic book company for making a comic book about Jeffrey Dahmer. So he ended up going from like Sally Jesse Raphael. He took it to Sally Jesse Raphael. It was awesome. She's like, "Aren't you exploiting victims?" And he's like, "Isn't that your whole career? Every week I see you exploiting victims on this show, bitch." And she's like, he totally shut up. It was absolutely fantastic. We had Hart here and he was cool, but he was so intense. Like it was like, he was very, very intense. His life goes, you know, a lot deeper than I think a lot of us were. We're like here to go zippity doo da, Marvel can suck my cock. Like we'll do a little bit of that. But his life was like something else. It was very profound.
Oh wow!
I'll have him back on at some.
You know, if
some other
Marvel
point.
if they really wanted to suck my cock, I'd probably let them. I'm just saying.
Tom Brevoort, what are you talking
I was
about?
gonna say, so what if they pick somebody that has to go do that, and it's not somebody to your liking?
I'm not
Yeah,
not that choosy.
Yeah, these guys.
Oh, damn. Art's just coming all out of the closet now. So I'm not that choosy.
I've been eating chocolate chip cookies, homemade
What?
chocolate.
You're eating chocolate chip cookies? It's making you gay. Like, what is going on, dude?
Art's like, I've seen my dick. If somebody wants to actually put it in their mouth, I don't care.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
I think he came in that way today.
Basically, what you said.
Hmm.
By the way, hello Juju. Where's Cecil tonight? Is Cecil around? I haven't seen Cecil in a bit.
Actually, these are Cecil type jokes that I'm cracking right now, so I'm just filling in.
Art's like
even Queen Bee's like, well, she spelled it wrong. She said, "Oh God, my art." That's how frustrated she was by what you said.
Yeah.
She couldn't even type.
Man.
I have that effect on people.
Just
all right, so you guys have to work on Spawn. And here's what you have to do. You have to choose a book. You have to either do Sam and Twitch, Deadly Tales of Gunslinger. And you all, by the way, once somebody chooses one.
I'm already doing that.
You're doing, oh yeah, you'd be good at that, wouldn't you? That's like pretty much what you're doing now, kind of. Misery, which I don't know what that is. I think all of this sounds like Misery to me.
Was that the female character, that Misery character?
I have no idea who that is.
From Stephen King novels?
No, I know there's an Image character. It's a female, and her name is Misery, but I'm not sure.
You could do Focus. You want to do Focus?
I have a hard time doing Focus. I can't focus.
I could do Medieval Spawn if I had to.
Medieval Spawn, you would do, yeah. Violator. I guess I would do Violator. They'll just fit right in with what I already draw.
I'd do Sam and Twitch because it would piss off Ethan.
I would. I'd be like, what are you wasting your life for drawing this fake detective book? What is the matter with you?
That's what you said to me. I brought this up on Kings a couple weeks ago when I said I wanted to do the Herculoids instead of Wonder Woman. You're like, are you out of your mind?
Why would you do the Herculoids? No, I didn't say that.
Yes,
Dan said that
you'd
to
be
you.
crazy to leave Wonder Woman. You're saying don't leave Wonder Woman for the Herculoids.
That's Dan DiDio. Oh wait, I said that to you way back when historically, or
I think it was at Seattle show or something, and Dan was the first time he was trying to get the Warner Brothers characters, and he was talking about Herculoids. I said, well, if you get the Herculoids, and I was on Wonder Woman at the time, and I said, if you get the Herculoids, let me know. And you're like, don't leave Wonder Woman for the Herculoids, you idiot.
Like those are the books that you get in your comp box and you just go, I'm not going to read this. Like the
Unless I
Herculoid
drew
meditation.
it. Then
Well, I mean, if you drew it, but I'd probably take a look at it, but I'd still be like, what is he doing? Wasting his time on this.
Yep.
Remember when Dan DiDio was like, we're getting all the Hanna-Barbera characters, we're going to do serious versions of them?
Yes.
And I'm like, what? Yeah, we're going to do like a serious kind of adult version of the Flintstones that isn't funny.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? We're going to do, what did he do? We're going to do.
Hey, I did Marvin Martian meets the Martian the Manhunter. So
that was good though.
Okay.
But you didn't do Huckleberry Hound, the gay poet with AIDS. You didn't do that. That was one of the books.
No,
that was the title.
No. It was that pink tiger, a Snagglepuss, wasn't it?
Snagglepuss was the gay poet with AIDS.
Right. Yeah.
He was a beat poet. He had AIDS.
Yeah.
I
stayed
left.
Yeah, I stayed clear of that.
He got AIDS, so he exited stage left. That's right.
That's right.
How's this for a new superhero? Samurai. So as far as in depth. I like that. You know.
Oh my gosh, is that like
for,
that,
for $2 more,
Warrior
we'll
Nun?
consider it.
Here's the front part.
You let your tiger out. So, the territory of many guesses. You let your tiger out.
Yo.
Oh, how are you, Shane Davis?
I'm all right. You guys were talking about those Hanna-Barbera characters. I actually did one of those books. I did Top Cat meet Superman. It was horrible.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare. By the way, your gain is turned all the way up. Like you're, hold on. Is it my gain?
Yeah.
My gain might be too.
Well,
you guys
Ethan,
should be
since we're
glowing
talking
like
about-
mine.
Since we're talking about Spawn, if you wouldn't mind,
Is this better? Is it? Hang on. Is this better or worse?
Yeah, it's great. It's better, Shane. Now hold on, Shane. I want you to pay attention to the screen because we're going to look at Aaron Lepresti's Spawn piece. Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, that's medieval.
That's medieval Spawn right there.
That's a good looking horse.
It's the only work I ever did for Todd. Paid me. This was in 96, 97. He paid me $1,000 for pencils and inks, and I said, "Heck yeah!" So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So when somebody pays you $1,000 for pencils and inks, you do a good job.
Yeah, you want to make sure that maybe they'll offer you another pin up for $1,000. So
Yeah. Todd used to pay very well. I won't tell you
Yeah.
what he paid me.
Why
it was
not?
probably way more than what he paid me.
Yeah, it was the biggest paycheck I ever had, like as far as a page rate.
Oh, because you inked the Greg Capullo fill-in issues.
Yeah, the
of
3
Spawn.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh,
pissed me
nice.
off. I was
Those
like, what are
pissed me
these?
off.
Yeah.
When you're a fan, you're just like, what are these? Like, can we get Todd back, please?
We get Todd
anytime
back.
soon?
Yeah.
But looking back at them, they were great.
Were those the issues with Merlin, or not Merlin, Houdini? Remember, like in the middle of the run, they were misnumbered, and it.
No. Grant Morrison showed up, and he wrote 3 issues that Greg Capullo drew, and Art Thibert inked, in which the Violators, they had brothers and sisters, and they took over a town. You don't remember these?
I kind of remember that now. Was this after
didn't
that
either. I
Violator
thought they took
miniseries?
over.
Yeah, I think
It was
like
in
issue
Spawn. It was like
13. I think it was the start of the second year of Spawn. Like it was issue. No. It was like 16, 17.
Yeah, I
and
thought
18,
it was
something
16,
like
but
that.
I didn't think Todd came back. I thought Greg stayed on the book after that.
Greg did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
But
Todd
I
did
think
come
Todd
back.
was inking them though initially, right?
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. Todd was inking Greg.
Shane, can I ask you what kind of filter you have on right now? It's really like the colors are really strange. You like that?
There's
You like
not
the
a
way you look?
filter. No, they're lights. I'm at my other monitor. Do you
You're
want me to go
happy?
back to my other terminal? You want me to go?
No, I don't. I don't know.
Looks like you're in a rave or something.
Yeah, like it looks like in a way it's like we're looking at old footage of Shane. Like this is what Shane Davis was born in 1970. Shane Davis was born in 1960 and 1975. He was last seen. It does look like murder, like the last known footage of Shane.
Murder footage.
Right before he was murdered.
Like that. It's like that movie VHS 1985.
You know what we need to come up with? We need to come up with last known photos of ourselves. You know how they're weird? Like they're not really like good photos because it's just it just happens to be you don't know you're gonna be abducted by cannibals. Like this is the last known photo of Shane Davis.
Yeah, but then we would be dead though, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't see it.
Theoretically.
I like how Ethan's just like, yeah, you'd be dead. So
Well, or you would have run off. Like maybe this is something for the FBI to find you.
Oh, missing. Yeah.
Like missing child, like you were abducted, or even less, like you ran off with a whole lot of you robbed the bank and ran off with all the money. And so where are you? I don't know. You're in Peru or something like that. But
Or
this is the last
became a
known photo.
Scientologist. You become a Scientologist and just disappeared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would get me to lose. That would get me to lose weight. I think that's a weight loss, in like it's pretty inspiring. If you rob the bank or something like that, you were able to steal $20 million and then go somewhere else. Like this would be my last known photo. They'd be like, oh, he's a fat idiot with a beard and he's bald. I would lose weight. I would
would just have somebody throw acid in my face.
Well, I'll do that right now.
I was going to say, I mean, okay.
You'd never recognize me.
Shane, would you gain the weight back to avoid being caught?
Yeah, I would go back to fat Shane.
For 20 million. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but you can't ever spend the money. That's the problem, right? Like, I mean, you have to sit on it for years. You can't it's not just
launder it. I don't know how. I mean, but you could. There's got to be a way to launder 20 million $20 million, Shane.
That's a lot of washing machines, dude.
Yeah.
Well, how do you do it? I don't know.
Couldn't you set up like a comic book campaign on, let's say, Indiegogo, for example, and launder money that way?
Set up a $20 million tier.
Mm-hmm.
Just
back that idea.
And just back yourself.
You could start a whole comic book company and launder money through it that way.
Yeah, because no one would think anybody would be that stupid to start a comic book company. So they they probably wouldn't even notice. They'd go.
Yeah,
$20 million tax deduction.
You know what I love about Aaron Lepresti is all his years in comics, he's never became jaded. I love that.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not jaded or bitter or anything like that.
He's like, nobody be stupid enough to open a comic book industry.
Except us.
Yeah, we love it though. We don't
Yeah.
care. But I mean, imagine if we did that, if we started our own comic book company and then just kind of said it raised, millions and millions of dollars, and it didn't really, but then we just sort of said, oh no, we lost it all. Like
went to Vegas and lost it all.
That is something Heidi McDonald said to me on one of the last conversations we had. Is she's like, Comicsgate, they launder money. Like all that money's fake. They don't really make that money. They're just pumping in their own money. She's like, that. She really said that. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
She should be writing comic books. She's got a good imagination.
Yeah.
a nice money laundering organization because, we're doing, here's the thing. We're all involved in other criminal activities.
Wait. And no, we're not.
We're not.
I'm not. You might be. I'm not.
Do you guys remember Lethal Weapon 3 when Joe Pesci was in there and he had to explain money laundering to Mel Gibson and Danny Glover? And that's the only time anyone's ever explained money laundering, and I still didn't fully understand it. So,
well, let me explain to you. Let's say that our real business is exploiting teachers and making them become whores. And it's illegal. Let's just say that's illegal to make teachers become whores, but we're going to do it anyway because we just like it. We're crazy, and there's lots of money in it.
Yeah.
So we got all this illegal cash coming in from essentially prostitution. We're sitting on millions and millions of dollars, but we can't spend it because if we do, it's going to attract a whole lot of attention. The IRS is going to come after us and they're going to basically say, hey, where did you get this money? And we're going to have to say from whores. And they're going to say, you're going to jail. So what we need to do is we need to create a squeaky clean business, okay, in which we can deposit the money through other people. Okay, so let's
preferably a cash business.
Cash business is fine. But I mean, we could distribute the $1 million out to 1,000 different fans. We got 1,000 people watching right now. We give them each $200, and we say, "You're going to fucking back this campaign, all right? With that money that we gave you, you're gonna fucking back it, or we're gonna come there. We're gonna fucking break your legs." And then they back the campaign with the $200 that we gave them. Now suddenly the money's clean. Right. Because all of those 1,000 people can sit there and say, nobody's going to question them. Where did you come up with $200? Everybody has $200. The IRS isn't interested in that. And then you go ahead and you back the campaign, and suddenly we get the money from the people back, and it's ours. It's clean. We ran it through a clean business, and we can now account to the IRS. Oh, they're buying comic books. You see, $200 comic books. I got a $100 Shane Davis foil cover. They all bought two of those. They bought two of those. So that's
I see. Okay.
And now you got clean money. There you go.
Yeah, because you can account for it. That's all it is. You could say this is where it came from. It's a clean business. You can do that with any business. You can make a pizza parlor. You can do anything, and just use it as a money laundering front for some illegal, possibly drugs. Probably drugs, anything like that. And that's what it is. It's a good idea. I want in, says Chris. I want into the crime.
I want in.
Here's your $200.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest comic book artists of our generation.
I was raised by the wolves, ate till they fool, run through the night, playing with your life, going against the pack, that's risking your life, better play it right, yeah, you better play it right, I got loyalty and blood.
What up,
guys? What's happening, everybody?
We're plotting how to launder money. Like
open a laundry.
Money. Yeah.
You don't want a laundry money. You want to launder it, maybe.
Launder it.
Well, we could open several laundromats, and that would then the cops would go, "We think you're laundering money." Would we really be so funny as to launder money with laundry mats? How funny do you think we are, officer?
I'd be like
a quarter at a time. Like.
I'd be like, you caught me. I left my money in my jeans again.
Now it's clean.
Yeah, it was clean. All right, so John Malin, we're talking about Spawn, and Shane Davis talking about Spawn. Todd McFarlane decided to increase the amount of books that he's putting out, which I think makes you happy. Both of you are probably happy about this.
I mean, good for Todd. Good for Todd. Yeah, I mean, I haven't bought Spawn since Todd left. So the art duties, the 22 or something like that.
15.
Wow.
There was some fill-ins
Ray
in
took
there.
over with 16.
Fill-ins. Who filled in? I know he had the writers do their months. Gaiman, what's his name? Miller.
Am I the only one that remember when the issues were printed out of order, like the numbering was?
Yeah,
off,
that was the Todd
Todd
can't count. Todd can't.
Yeah,
count
Todd
thing.
can't count those issues.
I don't
There was
remember
a
that at
couple.
all.
There was a couple issues there where it was like Houdini and Spawn team up or something like that. Am I making this shit
Yep,
up?
I remember this. Yeah.
Okay,
Houdini.
okay, thank you. It was Houdini. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were Greg. I think that was some of Greg's first issues.
It was.
Yeah. All right.
You're not wrong, Shane.
Sometimes
It's just that people don't want to acknowledge how right you are.
I appreciate you acknowledging me being right for once. Thanks.
I'll do it. I'm just saying not everybody will. Like, people look at you and go, there's Shane trying to be right again. And they're like, "And he is right."
They're intimidated.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. John Malin, which one of these Spawn books would you draw if you had to draw one of them or die?
Mm-hmm.
Sam and Twitch.
No.
Deadly Tales of Gunslinger.
Maybe.
Misery.
I don't know what that
Focus.
is. Don't know what
I
that
don't
is.
either. Medieval Spawn.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Violate Her. I would draw Violate Her. I think you would too.
At least Violate Tor.
Yeah,
Oh.
at least you can rip hearts out with Violator. So I always hated the clown though. I was never. I mean, I don't know. The John Leguizamo ruined that thing for me. So
yeah,
He was okay in the comic. I mean,
yeah, he's okay.
No, he's gay in the comic. Go back and read them. Like, he's like, "Hey, kids," and then he has Todd. Like, you know what, Todd? Settle down with the dialogue. You're not that clever. Like, I love Todd McFarlane, but you go back and you read those books, and he's got like the clown with like a tiny little head in the corner and an entire page worth of like him sputtering dialogue. It really is something else.
Hmm.
You know, it really makes me think that, that Todd thinks who the fuck he is, and he isn't. And that's what I want to say. He's not that great just because he's Todd McFarlane.
Hmm.
I'm just
He is
kidding.
pretty good, though.
He is great. Yeah, I'm just kidding. All right, so Medieval Spawn, Violate Her, Dark Ages, Rat City, No Homo Here, Spawn Kills Every Spawn.
That book. Spawn
That's
kills
what I
every
figured.
Spawn.
That's got Malin's name written all over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill off all these gunslinger spawns and all his add-on spawns. I hate it. I hate all that crap that he's doing.
Well, what's the difference between Dark Ages and Medieval Spawn? Wouldn't that be the same thing? I mean, medieval was times were the Dark Ages, right? So
I don't know.
Well, the writer. I don't know.
One
you're making
sounds
too much
One
sense.
sounds cool. Yeah.
right.
Rat City, written by Erica Schultz of. Wait, Erica Schultz drawing Rat City? Isn't Erica Schultz the one who drew Squirrel Girl? Or am I hallucinating that?
Wait, no, you
I
might
don't
be
recall the
right.
name.
You might be
Ooh,
right.
Liam Sharp though. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
he's back doing Dark Ages after 25 years.
Yeah. I like that Liam Sharp. Liam Sharp is one of these guys who's like a super incredible artist who's never going to get his due. And I remember like he'll be on the internet crying about how hard the comic book industry is. And it's just like, Liam. He kind of says like he did his own comic book for Image, and he's like, it only sold 8,000 copies. And he's just like, there's no way I can survive it in comics. And I was like, if that were a Comicsgate book, can you imagine if that were like 8,000 copies and you were charging $25 each?
Wow. Yeah.
See, that's a whole other scenario there.
He did that Death's Head, right? That was his claim to fame. That was one of the
right,
British
that British
comics,
book.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was some of his first stuff, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are 8 more. Did you figure out about Erica Schultz? Isn't she the artist of Squirrel Girl?
She's hot.
No, she's not.
Oh, she's not.
Like, I can't tell. Like, no, that's not her. Like, I'm not sure what she did, but that's not her.
What I can say about Erica Schultz is that she's probably a female and therefore underqualified to write any comic books whatsoever.
Oh, Erica Henderson is the writer of Squirrel Girl.
Well,
John, I agree with
here's what her Twitter says: a writer of angry women and sometimes angry men.
What? Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be the title.
No. That's how she describes herself. I guess she wrote like X-23 and some other stuff at Marvel. A lot of female characters.
Yeah.
Oh, is that her? She looks like that Pearl lady.
I don't know if this is her and this is her. Is this the same person?
That can't
be. Well, maybe. That could be. 10 years apart and no makeup. Maybe.
I don't know.
No, that's not her. The Erica Schultz.
This has got to be Erica Schultz right here. She is. Well, I mean, look, she did.
Angry
all
Women.
these, like comics that we love.
Angry Women.
There she is.
Do you think if you're a woman and you're writing a female superhero, I mean, wouldn't you do like a period issue?
Pardon me?
I'm saying, you would think
period,
you
like
would assume.
medieval.
Yeah, medieval period. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time.
Not the time of month.
No.
Yeah, not that. I wouldn't suggest that.
No, come on, guys.
That's gross.
All right, I'm looking at these comics here.
Well, she seems accomplished. She seems like she's got a good body of work.
Do a period piece. You know what I mean, John?
Yeah.
No, I don't want women doing superhero comics writing about their periods, Shane. Take your virtue signal and work it right back into your mouth like you never said it.
It's printed in real minstrel blood.
We can't put Shane in charge. We can't put Shane in charge. We know that now because he will go right to the virtue signals first chance he gets. Hey, you're a chick. You want to do this? You want to do my Inglorious Rex book? Write it about this chick's period.
Yeah, that's what happens this month. So
Nobody wants to read that. I mean, Inglorious Rex about menstruation. Like, nobody wants that, Shane. I don't know where you get these dumb ideas.
That's how she gets her superpowers.
Yeah.
Kiss did put their blood in a comic, though.
Hang on a second. Isn't that the Game of Thrones woman? Didn't she write a comic about a girl who gets her
Yes, she did.
Powers when she has her period or something?
Everybody heard about that. See what I'm saying?
But everybody heard about it, but nobody bought it.
Yes.
People want to remind me that Eric Larson had a menstrual blood villain named Red Flo. I don't know if you remember that.
That sounds about right.
She shot her period at people.
Oh, God.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Clean this up, EVS. What kind of show are you running here? You're right about that. All right. Listen, I'm doing my best. All right. Whenever we talk about not independent, mainstream comics, we're bound to get into the sewer. This is just the way it goes.
Yeah.
Enrique says, "Can one of you guys make your own version of Doom Guy Doomslayer, a Marine who kills demons from hell?" Andy, that's your next job.
Okay. I'll get right on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Doom Guy Doomslayer. He's a Marine who kills demons from hell. He's a SEAL Team 666. How's that?
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
Sold it. Boom.
It's a
John,
new movie.
even you have to give it up to me right there. SEAL Team 666. A Marine that kills demons from hell. Thank you
that
so
sounds
much.
pretty cool.
That's
What
why
about,
I get paid.
what
the big
about
bucks.
999?
Why? Why would it be 999?
Yeah, it's
You gotta
SEAL
look
Team
at you gotta
6.
look at it upside down to see the mess.
but no one's looking at SEAL Team 9. No one gives a shit about SEAL Team 9. They care about SEAL Team 6.
The people on SEAL Team 9 give a shit about SEAL Team.
Well, they can all burn in hell.
I don't like the tempo of this stream. I don't like the
Nobody
tempo
cares
of
about
this
an odd
stream.
number SEAL team. Come on, it's got to be even.
Sounds like somebody's having their period.
Whoa! Oh, here we
It's
go.
It's all
It's
that.
not me, Shane.
All
I'm-
that animal meat I've been eating.
Yeah, how's that going,
It's
John?
frisky.
It's going great. It's going great. Yeah, I'm
What-
down
what
26. I'm
changes?
down like 26 pounds.
Yeah, you look good. What changes have you noticed in your temperament and the way you feel in the morning?
I don't know, not really much, I guess. I mean, I feel better that I've lost the weight, so I guess I'm like, yay, lost some weight. But otherwise, I don't know, just live my life. Energy levels are good, you know. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, you know what? I could go run a mile. And I don't, but I think about it. I'm like, I could run a mile right now.
Yeah, well, see, that's
I'm the
that's
same
a
way.
start.
Yeah.
And you know what, John? I think you need to get a size smaller or two. The beanie's looking a little large on your head right now.
This is my brand new beanie. This is brand new. I got this with the red one here, which looks awesome.
I think.
See,
you
I
lost
got so many
head weight.
No, I did lose some head weight. Yeah, I did. Like in my face has shrunk. It's like water weight goes like really quick. Like that's like, I mean, I lost like 6 pounds, I think, in the first week. So, and most of that I would say is water weight. But yeah, I'm like coordinating. I can. These are so cool. I can wear them outside. So like I'm actually color coordinating. So I got gray and I got a gray shirt on. Nice. I got red if I wear red. I got green if I wear green. So I was rocking this thing outside the other day. Look at this.
This almost feels like a commercial.
John Malin's right. If you want to be like John Malin, go to Cyberfrog9, the eBay store. Link is in the description below. And shop our new fine array of baseball caps and beanies just in time for the winter. The beanie that John is wearing right now is available. You can get them all at a discount. Pack of 4 here. You can choose them individually while you're there. Pick up John Malin's The Art of John Malin. Cyberfrog, The Art of John Malin. And so many other wonderful all caps comics, products, and productions. Right here on our eBay store. We ship within 24 hours of your order. 100% positive feedback, and that's feedback from you, the customers who we love. Thank you so much. So check out the description for our eBay store. And now back to the show.
I also got a Cordrath beanie. It's great. I think they're all made from the same company. They all feel great.
Thank you.
Love them.
Okay. Yeah. John is a trendsetter. Says Juju is saying that about you, John. Just FYI.
Well, I wear the beanie enough that if anybody else wears a beanie, they think that they're cosplaying me now. Me or Tim Pool. So.
Well, the difference is Tim Pool's bald.
Yeah, he's straight up bald. You know, I still have my hair.
Yeah, he's hiding something. You're not.
Yeah.
You're accessorizing. He's hiding.
Yeah. And I'm keeping my ears warm too.
Yeah, it's time to do that. It's getting cold out. Carnivore eating is legit. The weight melts right off. It's everybody supporting John Malin in that.
That's true.
Yeah, I appreciate that. NXERD says, I counted 7 ignored super chats. I'll get to them. I will get to them. It's a matter of timing. It's like a game of double dutch. All right, John. So you've decided that you're going to draw. Oh, look at this. No, hold on. Let me express that differently. Look at this.
Not as good as Wraith of God.
Well, you know. Thank you, John. Appreciate that.
Why does this hat look like that? Why does it have to look like that?
Because Todd came up with it.
Is there actually cowboy hats that look like that at one point?
I think it's so you misjudge the top. Like when you're shooting at him, it's like it's like you give a different target. You know, like
what if his head goes all the way up in it though?
No, I think he's compensating. I think Spawn's compensating for something.
No, I think John's right. I think his head goes right inside that hat,
like a cone head.
Yeah, he's an alien. Head. He's an alien.
Unfortunately, who did that painted cover? That's
know.
Not Finch, is it? No, because the way he's holding that gun is wrong. I mean, he's bent his arm like that. It should be straight out. It wouldn't.
Well, is it the same as this? I mean, or what is this? It's the same thing. They're both limply holding a pistol. I don't really get it. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger by Jimmy Palmiotti, and sorry, Patrick Reynolds. I apologize for this, but new Gunslinger Spawn title in which he gets sucked. Nice.
Nice. Well, I think there was more.
In the Civil War.
That tall hat style. It says it's a 10-gallon hat. So I'm looking. I ran 10-gallon hat, cowboy hat, and some of them do look like they're rather tall. So I don't know if there's a different distinction in here, but here's one that just popped up real quick.
Let me see, John.
There you go. So that's
shit.
But there's also shorter looking ones. It looks like they point up. Some of them not as pointy, others more high, I guess.
It makes this guy look like a little kid, though. It's like when I grow up, I'm going to be able to fill in this hat.
Yeah.
Well, but on the 10-gallon hats, the brims were larger, like regular cowboy hats. They just had
that guy looks cool with the hat. That guy.
He looks like he's Curious George's human companion. You know, like I think he had
the man in the big yellow hat.
Yeah. The hat is depressible. Don't press it though. Okay.
I don't think this guy would have time for no chimp though. He doesn't look like a patient man.
What do you think? You like a bonobo or like some other?
Nah, I don't think he has time for any kind of furry monkeys sidekicks. I think he's a loner.
Yeah.
Just him and his 6-shooter.
Yeah, I think he's the kind of guy who would show up on Comicsgate Kings and then stay for 9 minutes and then leave suddenly.
Do we know anybody like that?
Did that happen?
Have to go to bed.
Who would do that?
I know. It's crazy.
This guy's first name is Mike.
Well,
oh, look at that.
There you go. He's wearing it proud.
Now, is that like a Civil War hat or something?
He's a little bit of a Confederate there.
Yeah.
See, I like that. I'm all for that, you know.
Of course you are.
That guy's like Charlie Don't Surf. He's like I like the smell of
napalm.
Napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
I like the smell of my own pits in the morning.
Who's this guy?
Random guy. Wearing another pointy high hat.
Is he racist? He looks racist.
Yeah, let's go with that.
He looks like he's gonna pull a bunch of like books from a library.
Like what kind of books?
I don't know, books that he doesn't approve of. And then he's got his little group. He's got his little group there that back him up.
I like his overcoat though. Big old lapels there.
You think he's got some watches under there?
Maybe.
Some watches.
Looks warm though, you know? It's like cold out there. Looks like that's a nice warm coat he has.
That's a 90-degree day right there.
Is it? Then what's he hiding?
A gun?
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a gun. Yeah, they're the Citizens Council. He's going to the public school library, and he's like, we're taking out this book, Miscegenation is the Path to the Future. We're burning those in a big pile out in the middle of the town square. And these ladies are all like, yeah, no.
Yeah, we're all for it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
That car, what year was this? That's like something from the 70s.
No, that's not a 70s looking girl though. She may have a 70s car, but that's
definitely... Somebody needs to take her away.
Hashtag Texas girls. So
you know, I'm starting to see
is that an OnlyFans?
That's too tame for OnlyFans.
I was gonna say.
Maybe Spawn is cool.
Maybe Spawn is cool.
Now we're getting
shit.
That's it. That's the Spawn hat right there. That's it.
That is, yeah. You know what? Todd saw this image and he lost his mind. He goes, I need that on a Spawn character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 80-gallon hat, says Hardware
It's an 80-gallon.
Talking about the Spawn books, if
Yeah,
he did like an
Oh,
overkill book, I would draw that.
I hanker for a hunk of
Hankering?
cheese, a slab or a slice or
Yeah, it's hankering for a hunka, a slice, a slab, a chunka. I'm hankering for a hunk of cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta be old to get that. That's a 70s cartoon. That was right after school, like those after school specials to remind you to take and Saturday morning to eat healthy.
Yeah, instead of having like crappy cookies or donuts, have a slice of cheese.
Yeah.
Shane, did you ever watch those TV? Do you remember the Cavity Creeps?
Right.
Because I think that was Jack Kirby who did that Crest commercial.
Yeah.
No, wait, Crest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was Herb Trent.
What
that was Herb Trent?
What was it? The four food groups?
If it's the one I'm thinking of with the regular people and the white toothpaste looking
and the monsters
outfits and stuff.
They had like pickaxes and they were going at a set of teeth. They're like, "Rah, we're gonna make holes in your teeth."
I think that's what they say. We make holes in teeth. We make holes.
Oh, that's
in
right.
teeth.
Pull that up, man. I want to see that again. And then these dudes show up on a tube of toothpaste and blast.
You know what?
the
You don't
fuck
need
out
to
of
pull it up. I'll act it all out for you.
Don't act it out.
We make holes in teeth.
Yeah, but we don't know who drew it if you acted out art.
God.
Yeah. That was like a good commercial. That was on all the time in 1982.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, the people in the chat, they don't remember 1982. I remember it like it was like, 40 years ago.
1982.
Yeah, it was not too long ago, in my opinion. That's how I feel. But I remember that. Vaughn's Haunted Castle is here. Congratulations to you. He says the animation is amazing. Cavity Creeps.
The cavity creeps, yeah. I'll act it out for you
Day
guys
after
after the
day,
commercial.
Toothopolis stands behind its beautiful
Toothopolis.
wall of
Toothopolis.
teeth, ever vulnerable to the cavity creeps.
Oh, damn.
Look at that.
Kirby.
The cavity creeps. I'll call the crest team.
The sirens. The cavity creeps must
remember
be near
that.
our beloved
Diversity.
teeth.
Yes, at the upper back molar. Hurry into the Crestmobile.
Just think those
He
guys live
ran
in your
sideways.
mouth.
Yeah.
This good spot for big hole.
Look at their
We
fat
must fight the
asses.
cavity creeps with our fluoride.
Take this, cavity creeps.
Little bastards.
You said Herb Trimpe? And
Yep.
Cavity
the
creeps are a
design this,
constant
or
threat
not
to
the
every
animation, but the
Toothopolis.
So
design?
you must fight with
Well,
us.
you can kind of see Herb's art in it.
Watch
Yeah.
treats.
And brush after every meal with C-E-S-T.
I want to bang the Asian chick. What about you?
Hmm.
Like out of all of them? Like I thought she was the hottest.
All I know is because of that commercial, I don't have one single cavity. Even to this day, I've never had a
It's
cavity.
because you have dentures, Art.
That's true.
Simply Green says, well, at least they tried. I wonder if you can license them and do a comic book about that now.
The
and if
cavity creeps?
IDW. Yeah, Cavity Creeps and those the Crest team.
Ooh, and then get the hankering for a hunk of cheese guy in there.
The timer.
I'll be honest with you. You guys, you graybeards, you know what? I'm sick and tired of your shit because you guys continue to draw the same thing over and over again. And why wouldn't you draw Team Crest and the Cavity Creeps one day and try to make them cool?
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? I think people would want to see that. And that's interesting.
Yeah,
You
all
guys-
I hear is I'm dyeing my beard tomorrow because I resent being called a gray beard.
Did you guys ever see this other Kirby cartoon? I shared.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What the hell is this?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That
Let
looks
me
a little
see.
racist.
Minority.
Yeah, minority.
Play it.
It's a
never
adult
seen
film. I don't think I can. It'll strike your channel or whatever. But
play
you
some
guys,
of it.
this is a commentary. This was done by
Can you
Adult
do the
Swim.
intro? Can you play some of the intro?
Let me find the intro. Let me
I
find.
mean,
it.
because that's probably no more than 40 some odd seconds long.
Right.
Probably
Pull
play
that down. I'll find the intro.